Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown, and tonight we kick us off with John Morrison taking on Cesaro to open up Smackdown, but also later on tonight in your big main event, it is the Hurt Business taking on Cruise Control in your big main event of the evening with much more wrestling as we are in Norway for a big stacked Smackdown. There we go. It is John Morrison taking on Cesaro. Last week we saw Cesaro take on The Miz. Miz came up a bit short in the end, but we're going to see how John Morrison fares against Cesaro to open up here on SmackDown. And for Miz and Morrison, relatively new to the SmackDown brand, like we mentioned last week, is there's going to be a lot of changes to all of the WWE, Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. There's been a lot of releases on all the brands, a lot of affected members of the WWE universe, so everyone's had to, kind of adjust. And there's been some trades, some signings here and there, and you'll eventually be seeing, everything that goes on with that, but a lot of big names going to a lot of different places. And for John Morrison, this would be his second wrestling match back, as he's currently 1-0 so far here in Universe Mode. We'll see if he can make it 2-0 by taking on the very talented Cesaro. Cesaro, very talented former SmackDown, or I should say former tag team champions on the Monday Night Raw. And we're going to see for Cesaro how he's going to be faring tonight by taking on big old John Morrison. And Cesaro wants to make a name for himself, continuing to look pretty good as well, and especially with the win over The Miz last week, Cesaro looking pretty good. And Cesaro wants to be known as a main event player, and I think continuously picking up wins here for Cesaro is going to be the best bet for him, especially picking up wins over Miz and Morrison in consecutive weeks. That is definitely going to help out Cesaro. But big night for both of these men, ladies and gentlemen. Cesaro going to be taking on John Morrison here momentarily, and we have a stacked card for you, as well as the main event, like we mentioned, after the vicious attack from Apollo Crews and Cruise Control on the Hurt Business. It is going to be in the main event, Bobby Lashley and MVP taking on Buddy Murphy and Apollo Crews in a non-title matchup. Last week we saw Apollo Crews take on Bobby Lashley, and Apollo Crews was actually able to pick up a big, decisive win over Bobby Lashley, but Apollo Crews was not done. He wanted to inflict some more damage, and that's exactly what he did. And obviously, we weren't able to see the actual attack from Buddy Murphy and Chad Gable on MVP at ringside, as we were focused on Apollo Crews attacking Bobby Lashley, but MVP was taken out by Chad Gable and Buddy Murphy at this very same time. As here we go with the pinfall attempt. Ooh, not even a 1 count, so obviously Cesaro's going to have to do some more damage and go to work here on John Morrison. But John Morrison, a very good veteran in this business, knows exactly what he's doing, and obviously him tagging up with one of his best friends, The Miz, I think that's going to be very helpful as they try and climb the tag team divisions, as well as even maybe get some singles championships around the waist. And now Cesaro. Oh, nice suplex there. Takes down John Morrison. As there's Cesaro trying to get the Norwegian crowd here in Norway right behind him. And I think he just told the crowd that he might try and swing John Morrison. Morrison may need to be careful here. Ooh, big stomp to that midsection there, trying to cave in the chest of John Morrison there. And now a snapmare takedown. Well, John Morrison able to get back up, right punch to the kidneys and ribs there. As look at this, John Morrison. What a DDT, spiking Cesaro there, and all of a sudden John Morrison has the momentum, and now look at that standing maneuver, making that look easy. Almost like a Spanish fly, but obviously that's from the top rope, but nothing that you've ever seen from John Morrison. Man, this guy is just so damn talented, and It's very surprising. He's never won a WWE Championship in his, his legendary career. As now Morrison looking to go high risk, high reward situation. Basement drop kick through the second rope, takes down Cesaro. And just like that, John Morrison has the momentum here. As, oh, look at this. Oh, nice, spiking him right on his head. That is not going to be feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, going for a kick. Cesaro saw that coming, and now Cesaro. Look at these big haymakers left and right on Morrison. And then a back body drop. Oh my goodness, that is not going to be feeling good. Is now bouncing him right off that steel post, the LED post. That is not going to be feeling too good for Morrison. As it has been a great opening bout so far to open up here on Smackdown here as these guys continue to go at it. Nice reversal though from Morrison. As I'm being told right now, we are going to be actually hearing from Shane McMahon to address exactly what we saw last week to end SmackDown as we have a new WWE Champion. Hold on to that thought here. Only a 2 count after that brutal super kick. But we saw Daniel Bryan defend his WWE Championship against Jeff Hardy, only for Samoa Joe to surprisingly cash in on Daniel Bryan and make him tap out. As, look at that, oh my goodness, what a beautiful leg drop from the top. The gut wrench into a power bomb, beautiful maneuver, and a thon. Fortunately for Cesaro, coming up a bit short tonight, but a great opening bout nonetheless. John Morrison looking great tonight. Is that gut wrench powerbomb very effective? And especially before that, he came from the top rope and hit that beautiful leg drop. And Cesaro just down and out, ladies and gentlemen, just trying to struggle to get anything going. Just trying to get it. He's just trying to move around, but it's not really working out in his favor here. Oh, look at Miz. It's Miz picking the perfect opportunity here to come right after Cesaro. Cesaro after a grueling match with John Morrison here. No, off the rope now. Deciding to do something else here. Oh, look at these big punches from Miz. Not really too happy about the outcome last week by losing to Cesaro. Oh, look at that big jab. And again. And again there. And now, Miz skull crushing finale to Cesaro. As people in Norway actually chanting, "Let's go, Miz." Very surprising. It's not like we normally get to see that. That's a big boot to the face there of Cesaro. And now Cesaro going to be tossed onto the apron. Oh, and then a big forearm strike. Looks like Morrison's nowhere to be seen, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks like Miz is going to be right here at the announce table here. Just going to step over Cesaro, pardon me, like he's absolutely nothing. And just look at this headlock. Talking some trash. We can't really get a camera on what Miz is trying to say there, but it seems like he's just trash talking the absolute crap out of Cesaro there. And then a big boot. Oh, my God. Miz is not playing around with Cesaro, ladies and gentlemen. And now again, just pulling him over here, just talking some trash again. Come on, ref, stop him. This is absolute garbage from The Miz. And oh, no, here we go. Miz taking off that SmackDown top. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good for SmackDown. Miz looking to send a message here possibly to Cesaro. As what the hell? Oh no, this ain't good. Miz now. Miz. What the hell? No. Oh my God. Come on. Miz destroying Cesaro after Miz losing last week. And then Cesaro losing to John Morrison this week. It seems like Miz sending a message to Cesaro might be just shooting off a warning shot. Man, last week's Smackdown was very, very good and very unexpected. I was not expecting Samoa Joe to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, but he did, and that also changes up the trajectory of the SummerSlam's main event. So now I have to make a decision, and that decision is going to be a triple threat match between Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe, and Drew McIntyre in the main event. We do have ourselves a dilemma, though. Kevin Owens defeated Samoa Joe one-on-one in a matchup before that cash-in happened later on in the night. So, tonight, in our co-main event, it is going to be Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre taking on Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan. If Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre can win their match tonight against Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan, it will become a fatal four-way, with Kevin Owens being added to that WWE Championship. If Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan win, it will stay a triple threat match for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Welcome, everyone, to the Firefly Funhouse. And today, we talk about Aleister Black. Aleister Black made a decision last week to challenge him to an Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam. But first of all, you're going to have to go through me to see if you're even worthy of that shot. So tonight, Aleister Black, meet me in the middle of the ring to see if you're even worthy for a title shot at SummerSlam. All right, big words there from Bray Wyatt, it seems, as a Firefly Funhouse member. That is something we've never seen here in WWE. It's something that's going to be taking place, apparently. Aleister Black and that version of Bray Wyatt. And I'm assuming when he says him, I'm assuming that Bray Wyatt is talking about The Fiend. But let's get back into some cruiserweight action here as Humberto Carrillo takes on Cedric Alexander in a non-title matchup. As you're going to be seeing more and more cruiserweight action here on SmackDown. Cedric Alexander's done pretty well for himself. He did lose at the King of the Ring against Andrade. It was supposed to be a cruiserweight championship match at one time. Shane and The Rock thought against it at the very last second. But here comes Cedric Alexander, cruiserweight champion, coming out with Shelton Benjamin. Normally we see MVP and Bobby Lashley, but Lashley and MVP are getting ready for the big main event. So Shelton Benjamin will be accompanying Cedric Alexander to the ring tonight. And with Andrade being released as well, it's a very it's going to suck to not have Andrade around anymore. And like we've mentioned, a lot of these superstars, obviously they can come back. A lot of their contracts came up and whatnot, but if we don't see them anymore, we do wish them good luck in their future endeavors. But nonetheless, other superstars have to step up, and tonight we get Cedric Alexander taking on Humberto Carrillo. Let's see if this is going to be a barn burner for sure. And we will try and get you guys some injury information about Cesaro after Cesaro going head first through a table moments ago, before we obviously heard from Shane McMahon and Bray Wyatt. That didn't look like a fun house to me for Bray Wyatt. That seemed like it's some kind of evil house or some kind of castle or something. But nonetheless, we will get focused back here on the action. Is tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. What a beautiful maneuver there from Humberto Carrillo. Let's see if he can keep it up. Big reversal. Oh, nice kick to the midsection for Alexander. And now a Mission Nuku driver takes down Humberto Carrillo. And this is going to be a good showcasing match for Humberto Carrillo. And maybe you can catch Cedric Alexander kind of slipping after, obviously, Alexander losing to Andrade at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. As a Samoan drop. Beautiful Samoan drop there. And like we mentioned before, in the main event, it is going to be the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley and MVP taking on Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy in your main event of the evening. As well as also we got breaking news: Kevin Owens teams up with Drew McIntyre to take on the new WWE Champion Samoa Joe and the former WWE Champion Daniel Bryan. If Kevin Owens' team can win tonight, Kevin Owens will make that triple threat match from with Drew McIntyre, Samoa Joe, and Daniel Bryan to a fatal four-way where Kevin Owens would be included into that WWE Championship matchup. So we have two big matches tonight, two big co-main events. I cannot wait to see where it goes. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver there from Humberto Carrillo. Let's see if he can capitalize. Oh, missing that drop kick. Alexander able to do the right thing and move out the way. He's now into the corner. Oh, big chop punch. Big chop and punch again. Look at Alexander taking it to Carrillo in the corner. That chest is not going to be feeling too good for Humberto after this very matchup. As now a swinging neck breaker. What a beautiful maneuver. Roll through from Humberto. Is he going to go for the... No, he's not going to go for the pinfall. He's going to show off the power. A one-armed power bomb. What a beautiful maneuver once again from Carrillo. And a forearm strike. Didn't really phase Alexander. And now a discus clothesline. Turning Humberto Carrillo inside out. And that very well could be all she wrote tonight in your main event. Imagine if this was the main event, though. But still... It feels like a main event match. These guys are absolutely taking each other to the woodshed. Oh, step up Insaguri takes out Humberto. How much more is left in the tank of Carrillo at the moment? Carrillo pushing him away. Reversal from Alexander. Big punch to the face. Alexander now off the ropes. Oh, nice drop kick. And now Carrillo in trouble. And now Cedric Alexander again, swinging neck breaker, dropping him right on his head. And that could be all she wrote. Shelton Benjamin. Oh, wait. I was going to say Shelton Benjamin loving where his tag team partner's at. But seems like Alexander not able to finish up the business there. As now Alexander with the snapmare takedown. Now if I'm Alexander, I'm going to love to put away Carrillo as soon as I can. So, you can kind of show everybody that, that was kind of a fluke victory by Andrade. And I'm not saying Alexander can't handle himself, but you could say that Alexander, obviously weighs less than 205, and Andrade with 215, a little bit of a weight difference, but I'm sure Alexander will not use that as an excuse. Andrade, or I should say Alexander, losing to Andrade, and he's looking to, come out this week and improve himself. As now Carrillo, what is this? Oh my goodness. All that pressure on the back of the neck there, that is not going to be feeling good for the Cruiserweight Champion here. As now Alexander tossed back inside the ring. Can Carrillo pick up a big victory in his career? As now Alexander, lumbar, check out of nowhere to Humberto Carrillo. Is that it? Could this be enough? Puts him in the center of that very ring. 1, 2. No, 2.9 near fall there. Cedric Alexander thought he had enough to put him away, and now he has to dig down even deeper to put away Humberto Carrillo. And now, oh my goodness. What a maneuver there from Alexander. Looking impressive as ever tonight. Oh, no, Alexander. Oh, my goodness, throwing him halfway across the ring. And now Cedric Alexander, it just feels like he's just looking to do as much damage as he can here. Oh, Carrillo with the reversal. Oh, my goodness. Couldn't tell if that was a knee or a boot, but nonetheless, very effective. As now Carrillo. Right, a submission hold right in front of Shelton Benjamin here. Alexander cannot grab that rope. Nowhere to go. Does Alexander tap out? He cannot grab that bottom rope. Let's see if Benjamin could maybe help him out here. But Alexander trying to fight out of it. Big elbows to the dome and to the temple, and he's able to get out of it. Oh, nice scoop slam there. Into a standing moonsault. Humberto Carrillo with the momentum. Can he pick up a big win? The biggest of his career. Big super kick. But Alexander doing the right thing, rolling out of the ring, and Benjamin helping out his partner. Now he's kind of mentoring Alexander. That's what you need, but Carrillo right behind him. He doesn't even notice it until that last second. Let's see if Benjamin helping out Cedric Alexander there can help Alexander win this big matchup for Alexander. Oh, big elbow. And now, oh my goodness. Little shades of trouble in paradise there from Cedric Alexander. Then an uppercut. And now Cedric Alexander looking to put the end of this match. Here we go. Alexander. Joe, brainbuster. I was thinking maybe a lumbar check, but a brainbuster will definitely do the job for sure. Pinfall. 2, 3. Cedric Alexander bouncing back after losing to Andrade at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. A big win for Alexander. Humberto Carrillo looked really good tonight, but Alexander, your Cruiserweight champion, showing why he's the Cruiserweight champion once again. And hopefully, at SummerSlam, we will see Cedric Alexander make a championship defense, but the question is, against who? Hopefully, we will find out. We got a total of 3 weeks to find out who his opponent will be, or opponents. You never know who that may be. But a big win nonetheless for Alexander and the Hurt Business. Can the Hurt Business get the same decisive win tonight against the Cruise Control in your main event? I'll have to wait and see. But as now, it is official. Bray Wyatt takes on Aleister Black next here on Smackdown. We are back in a very unexpected match for sure, as it is going to be Aleister Black taking on Bray Wyatt. And I guess you could call this a Firefly Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt. I don't even know what the hell a Firefly Funhouse is, but I mean, we saw what the Firefly Funhouse looked like, kind of, sort of, possibly. It was some really weird house, but maybe that's where that version of Bray Wyatt lives, and where the Fiend allows him to live. I do not know, but nonetheless, we are going to see one of the best wrestlers in all of professional wrestling here on SmackDown, Aleister Black, about to be taking on Bray Wyatt. Aleister Black calling out the Fiend and calling for the Fiend to defend his Intercontinental Championship matchup at SummerSlam. The Fiend, or I should say Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse gentleman that we saw, saying, you know what, dial it down a little bit. How about you have a match with me first to kind of see if you're officially ready for that Intercontinental Championship matchup. So it looks like we're getting Aleister Black and Bray Wyatt, and from the looks like it, if I understand it correctly, Bray Wyatt, if Aleister Black wins against this Bray Wyatt, does that officially mean that Aleister Black and the Fiend are officially on for sure for SummerSlam? I do not know. I know obviously the Fiend's not the one making the matches, or I should say Bray Wyatt's not the one making the matches here, but it's a very interesting subject here, and I'd love to see the Fiend and Aleister Black go at it coming up in 3 weeks' time at SummerSlam. We do know the main event of SummerSlam, but the question is, will it be a triple threat match or a fatal four-way match? Or become a fatal four-way match, pardon me. So, nonetheless, Aleister Black is about to take on Bray Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, what is this Bray Wyatt going to look like? Oh, little shades of back in the day. Okay. The old Bray Wyatt coming out tonight here on SmackDown. And obviously with that lantern, if you guys remember correctly, every time we see the Fiend, it is always on Bray Wyatt's head. It's not that lantern. So this is a totally different man that you're seeing right now. This is Bray Wyatt. The other gentleman is the Fiend. And the Fiend carries that head of Bray Wyatt, but this man, Bray Wyatt, does all the things for the Fiend. There's just so many memories right now with this, ladies and gentlemen, with the Wyatt family, with Harper and Rowan, and obviously Strowman as well. But Bray Wyatt is all by himself, and he's doing great for himself. And this version of Bray Wyatt is looking to show Aleister Black exactly why he should not be facing The Fiend for the Intercontinental Championship. And this crowd in Norway is just in shock and awe seeing this gentleman. I'm speechless as well, easy for me to say apparently, but this is going to be a different type of match. And if we actually get this matchup at SummerSlam, The Fiend versus Aleister Black, I cannot wait to officially see these guys beat the living crap out of each other, but that's only if we get that matchup. As here we go, this version of Bray Wyatt takes on Aleister Black next here on SmackDown. Aleister Black ready, Bray Wyatt ready. Here we go. Oh, nice throwing maneuver there from Bray Wyatt. And now we're going to go for the pinfall here early. Could that be enough? Oh, not even a 1 count. So obviously Bray Wyatt needs to do a lot more damage here. As we are currently halfway through the show, ladies and gentlemen, coming up after this big marquee matchup right now, it is going to be a #1 contenders matchup to see who will be facing Charlotte Flair at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. So it is going to be Shayna Baszler taking on Asuka, taking on Bayley in a triple threat #1 contenders matchup. As Bray Wyatt with a big kick to the midsection, and now look at Bray Wyatt DDT spiking Aleister Black. And this is just so weird to see this gentleman known as Bray Wyatt. We've seen him over the years look so different. Obviously the Eater of Worlds, and now obviously seeing him as this, but also seeing himself as the Fiend. We've seen so many different looks of Bray Wyatt over these years. It's just so incredible, the character development and just so much changing for Bray Wyatt. Looking to making sure it's keeping it fresh. Look at these knees from Aleister Black, sending a message to Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt having a hard landing there. That is not going to be feeling too good. And look at Aleister Black sending a message there to Bray Wyatt. As the referee starting his count here. So look at big maneuver there from Aleister Black. Big punch there again. And then throwing him against that LED post. That is not going to be feeling too good. Is now Black. Again throwing him into that barricade. And now into the ring we go. And let's see if Aleister Black can get something going and put away Bray Wyatt here. Look at that elbow and a kick. I'm going for another kick and a vicious kick that time. And, nice reversal. Bray Wyatt looking to bring the fight now. Now going to slow down the match here. Work on that left shoulder, but a big kidney punch. And again, Aleister Black able to fight out of it. And oh my God, did you see the strength and power on that punch, taking down Aleister Black in a heartbeat? As now, beautiful power slam there from Bray Wyatt. And it seems like this Firefly Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt, he can definitely bring the fight to you. So it's not somebody you can just, easily look over here. As here we go with the pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? No, just a 1 count. And this version of Bray Wyatt cannot believe it. We're going for a kick. Aleister Black misses, and a beautiful clothesline there from Bray. What is Bray Wyatt having store? Aleister Black moving out of the way into a running knee right into the midsection. Bray Wyatt is down and out. What else does Black need to do here? No. Man, he makes those kicks just look so damn easy, man. We all that training that Aleister Black does, man. He just makes it just look so damn simple. As little stalemate there. Bray Wyatt pushing away Aleister Black. Can Bray Wyatt capitalize? Beautiful uppercut there. Into a clothesline from Black. And now Aleister Black just going to try and rip the head off of this gentleman right now, Bray Wyatt. Oh, down goes Wyatt. Kick to the midsection. Oh, nice cutter into a submission hold here. Look at this maneuver right on Bray Wyatt. Middle of the ring while Bray Wyatt tap out. Still going to show a fight. Able to hit that snapmare takedown. How much damage was done, though? Ooh, nice back suplex, though, dropping Aleister Black on his head. Could that be enough to put him away? Referee getting into position here. Ooh, just a 1 count. Look at Aleister Black, just making it look so easy right now. Into another cutter there from Aleister Black. And now Bray Wyatt is busted open. Oh, no. And now Aleister Black looking to finish Bray Wyatt here, signaling the end is near. Missing the knee, though. Bray Wyatt, can he capitalize? No, well, actually, he might be able to. Fireman's carry reversal. And now, Bray Wyatt, gut-wrench suplex. And now Bray Wyatt going to that place, trying to maybe unlock his inner demons here. As Aleister Black struggling to get up to his feet here. Oh, big punch from Black. Jumping off that top rope there. Going for a kick. Bray Wyatt saw it coming. And now Bray Wyatt. Uh-oh. This ain't good for Black. As now he's just going to get tossed halfway across the ring. Into a pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? 2. No, 2.5. Bray Wyatt struggling here to put away Black. If we're the Fiends watching, this is... Oh, Sister Abigail! Sister Abigail out of nowhere! 2, 3. Bray Wyatt out of nowhere with a Sister Abigail to Aleister Black. Out of nowhere, Bray Wyatt. That is Bray Wyatt for you, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're seeing a different version of Bray Wyatt tonight, but still the same damn outcome for Bray Wyatt, picking up a victory and sending a message to Aleister Black. What a matchup between these guys. Absolutely killing it. Sister Abigail out of nowhere. What a maneuver. Bray Wyatt, you can see, look at that. The referee doesn't see it, though. He's holding on that bottom rope. And if Aleister Black wants to say something about that, he definitely could. But Bray Wyatt picks up a decisive win over Aleister Black. And if you really want to, you could honestly call this a 3 co-main event evening here. With this triple threat #1 contenders matchup, you also have the Hurt Business and Cruise Control in your main event. Also Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre teaming up against Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan. If Owens and McIntyre team wins, Owens is added, and it becomes a fatal 4-way matchup at Summerslam. But to focus on this matchup right here, Bayley getting another opportunity in this #1 contenders matchup. Bayley won the previous #1 contenders matchup, and now we get to see if Bayley can once again win this triple threat matchup. But you got Asuka and Shayna Baszler all in this matchup, so it's going to be very interesting to say the least to kind of see where this is going to go. Bayley put on a good fight for Charlotte, but Charlotte once again just too much. That is why she is the women's champion for a reason. Everyone here in Norway absolutely loving Bayley. And who couldn't love Bayley, man? She's a great in-ring performer. Has the look, the charisma, everything she brings to the table. As now here is the Empress of Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, Asuka, making her way down to the ring. Asuka's a former SmackDown Women's Champion. And obviously Shayna Baszler wants to become champion here on SmackDown. But the question is, for Shayna Baszler, can she actually do it? Last week we saw Shayna Baszler in action against Sonya Deville, and she picked up a big win over Sonya Deville. Looking at Asuka, she's in phenomenal shape and maybe the best of her career, honestly. But she is looking to get that championship back around her waist. She had a wonderful reign on SmackDown for the longest time before eventually losing that SmackDown Women's Championship to Charlotte. And what would it mean for, Asuka to win this triple threat match tonight and then go to SummerSlam to get that Women's Championship match against Charlotte and get that championship back away from Charlotte. But Asuka's going to have to go through this woman right here, Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Former NXT Women's Champion, looking to pick up a big win tonight and book herself a matchup against Charlotte for that SmackDown Women's Championship. Very dominant superstar in the ring, MMA partner with Ronda Rousey. And what would it do for Baszler if she's able to go to, SummerSlam and see Ronda Rousey also, have her championship matchup in a fatal 5-way matchup there, but also, have Shayna Baszler have a championship match of her own. That'd be awesome to see. But nonetheless, we are moments away from seeing a triple threat matchup, as this is, I guess we can go ahead and say, 3 of our big co-main events of the evening. The number 1 contenders bout right now, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre taking on Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan, as well in the main event, Hurt Business takes on Cruise Control. So it has been a star-studded night for sure. If you guys are just tuning in now, John Morrison defeated Cesaro to kick us off. The Miz put Cesaro through a table after that. As well, we saw Cedric Alexander defeat Humberto Carrillo. We saw Bray Wyatt defeat Aleister Black, out of nowhere. So we're going to see how that's going to be faring for Aleister Black in the near future for that Intercontinental Championship match, if we even gets that match. As you could almost say snake eyes on that top rope, but nonetheless very effective. As now Bayley here, nice scoop slam there from Bayley into an elbow drop to the chest. And for Shayna Baszler and Bayley, Shayna Baszler has made Bayley tap out once before. So, anything is possible between these women. You got to be looking behind your back, in front of you at all times. You think one woman's down at one time, and the other woman's just going to pop up out of nowhere. So you're just going to have eyes behind your head. As now Bayley, and could be in trouble here. Going to get hit with some snake eyes there from Shayna Baszler. As now the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh my goodness, trying to work maybe an armbar later on in this matchup. As now Bayley from behind going to take down Asuka here. Just going to stomp away at that. I believe that was the right arm. Yep, the right arm, and now the right leg. Into a snapmare takedown, and Shayna Baszler just looking on here, which is perfectly fine. She doesn't have to get involved unless she really needs to, to break up a pinfall. As that, Baszler with a key reversal, but Asuka trying to come from behind. Not really working out in her favor momentarily. Oh, look at Shayna Baszler. Look at these punches and kicks. Oh, my goodness. Very, very vicious. And now Shayna Baszler. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. In the middle of the ring. Will Bayley tap? Will Bayley tap? Asuka right there to break it up, though. Asuka not going to allow that to happen again. As now Asuka with a back suplex. That is not going to be feeling too good for Shayna. But obviously, all these women can take a lot of damage, but you got to think it's going to favor Shayna and Asuka for the most part. No offense to Bayley, but Asuka and Shayna can put up a lot of fight and can deal out a lot of damage. As now Asuka showing Shayna Baszler how to really do it. Will Asuka make Shayna tap out? Middle of the ring. Bayley breaks it up though. Bayley not trying to throw away her opportunity to get another SmackDown opportunity. As now here we go, Bayley swinging neck breaker. And this is a perfect opportunity for Bayley. Shayna Baszler's down and out at ringside momentarily. Let's see if we can get something going. Michinoku driver. As now here comes Baszler. Bayley Bayley. Oh, nice suplex there from Bayley. As now, oh, wait a minute. Shayna. Gonna do that submission hold one more time. Middle of the ring, Asuka's down and out. Imagine, will Bayley tap out? Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. And oh look, Bayley showing off the strength, and oh, almost a different version of a spine buster there. Into a snapmare takedown. Oh, and then a big temple shot there. Asuka's still down and out. Arm drag reversal though from Shayna. Oh, and then Asuka. Oh my God, just getting dropped right there. Shayna Baszler missing the kick. Off the ropes we go. Here comes Bayley. Oh, attacking Asuka instead of Shayna. We're gonna see if that's gonna, help her out. Oh, no more. One kick to the skull and down she went, but just a 1 count. As now Asuka is trying to get up to her feet momentarily here. As a big reversal from Bayley. And now Bayley. Oh, nice snap suplex. Trying to keep herself inside this matchup as long as she can here. And now a swinging neck breaker. Nice forearm from Bayley. Bringing that fight. But Asuka fighting out of it. Can she get back inside this matchup here? Big clothesline. Here comes Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Bringing the fight to Bayley. Super kick. And now Bayley rolling out of the ring. And now Asuka's going to focus on Shayna Baszler here. But Shayna Baszler with a key reversal. Big punch to the back there. Kick to the midsection. Now Baszler. Gunt wrench. Suplex. Oh. Going to look for another one possibly. Oh, nice maneuver there from Shayna. She has Asuka right where she wants her. Pinfall. Referee right there. 2, 3. Yes, it is. The gut wrench suplex is enough to put away Asuka. And now it is official. Shayna Baszler is going to SummerSlam. And it could be the biggest threat to Charlotte's big women's championship. Baszler, Charlotte, in it. Or I should say SmackDown Women's Championship. Sorry, I have NXT in my mind. But Baszler, Charlotte, SmackDown Women's Championship is going to be on the line. It's a triple threat match. It may have not been pretty, but Shayna Baszler gets the job done by defeating Asuka tonight here on SmackDown. Here is your co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens getting an opportunity from Shane McMahon. Owens did defeat Samoa Joe last week. A match just before Samoa Joe ended up cashing in on Daniel Bryan. So it went Kevin Owens taking on Joe. Kevin Owens defeated Samoa Joe. Then it was Jeff Hardy taking on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan made Jeff Hardy submit, but Samoa Joe cashed in right after that, and we had ourselves a new WWE Champion. So Shane McMahon being very, very nice to Kevin Owens here, giving him an opportunity. So Owens has to get this opportunity. Can he grasp this opportunity, or will he let it fall through his hands? We are either going to have a triple threat match between Drew McIntyre, Daniel Bryan, and Samoa Joe, or it's going to be Owens, McIntyre, Bryan, and Samoa Joe. It all depends on this tag team match right now. And here is the gentleman that was expecting to have a one-on-one matchup at SummerSlam, and now it is about to become a triple threat match, a standard triple threat, or it may become a fatal four-way. And for McIntyre, he loves a big fight, and no bigger fight is going to be coming his way than at SummerSlam for that WWE Championship. Obviously for McIntyre, he wanted a normal one-on-one bout, but as long as he still has his WWE Championship opportunity, McIntyre still loves where he's at. And I cannot wait to see Samoa Joe having that WWE Championship around his waist. Obviously Samoa Joe, former Universal Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, going to be current WWE Champion. So Samoa Joe's making his way around here in WWE. Man, you gotta absolutely love Drew McIntyre. He's gone through a lot in his career here in WWE, turning it all around, and he could walk out with that WWE Championship in 3 weeks' time. As now, here comes your former WWE Champion, the former Planets Champion, Daniel Bryan. How does that gotta be for Daniel Bryan? He's been working his ass off. He's been one of the best in all of SmackDown's history. And losing the championship because Samoa Joe cashed in. He defeated Jeff Hardy, and then for Joe to cash in like he did, I mean, that's something you got to always be prepared for. And for Samoa Joe, you know, he picked the right time, right opportunity, cashed it in at the right time, and that is why we have ourselves a new WWE Champion. And if I'm Daniel Bryan, I cannot be too happy about this. I mean, obviously, you're going to get a WWE Championship match at SummerSlam, but still, just to have this whole thing change from a one-on-one WWE Championship match to officially change to a triple threat match, and it could be changed once again, making it a fatal four-way. So it is something we are going to have to wait and see where it takes us here in moments' time. And now we wait for your new WWE Champion. And here he is. The Samoan submission machine himself, Samoa Joe. Oh, and look at that WWE Championship around his waist, ladies and gentlemen. Looking phenomenal. The crowd absolutely falling in love with this man, Samoa Joe. Love him or hate him, you definitely got to respect him. And I cannot wait to see this triple threat match at SummerSlam. But will it become Fatal 4-Way match? We are going to be finding out here in mere moments. The unlikely duos of both teams, McIntyre and Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan, coming up next. How is it going to fare? Joe and Bryan, those two men, obviously they're not going to be on the same page because obviously Daniel Bryan got cashed in on Samoa Joe. But here we go. Looks like we got Owens and Daniel Bryan opening this matchup. Here we go. And Daniel Bryan coming right out of the gate, coming right after Owens. And maybe Daniel Bryan wants to send a message to Kevin Owens. Maybe get him out of the deal, make it a handicap match. Do whatever you can. But Owens, out of all four of these competitors, you got to think Kevin Owens is going to be the most aggressive, more destructive out of all these gentlemen because of Kevin Owens. You know, he has the most on the line here. If Owens' team does not win this matchup, it still becomes a triple threat match. Owens will not be going to SummerSlam to take on these three gentlemen for the WWE Championship. And the only reason why he gets this opportunity is because of Kevin Owens defeating Samoa Joe last week here on SmackDown in a one-on-one bout. Moments before Samoa Joe would cash in on Daniel Bryan. It's a kick to the midsection there. Oh, big forearm strike to the back there. Big tag here. Here comes Drew McIntyre. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, big clobbering blow to the back of the neck. And, dropping him on his neck again with that suplex. And you know how bad Kevin Owens would feel if Drew McIntyre, let's say, would, leave him hanging dry, make it a handicap match. So, all the three of these men, I guess you could say Drew McIntyre walks out, you could say, and costing Kevin Owens an opportunity for that. But I don't think that Drew McIntyre would ever do that anymore. Maybe back in his day when he was with Ziggler and everything, but McIntyre is a changed man. Oh, did you see McIntyre? He's like, no, that's not going to happen. Look at these big punches from Drew McIntyre. Oh, and a big kick to the midsection. As now here comes Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. It's a big opportunity for Kevin Owens here. Sending a message to all three of these men, and also picking up the win for his team would be even better, so he could lock himself a spot at SummerSlam in the main event. There'll be a lot of big matches coming your way at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. We got Charlotte taking on Shayna Baszler, Finn Balor taking on Ricochet, Braun Strowman taking on Roman Reigns. We got ourselves a triple threat match, could possibly come a fatal four-way match, so on and so forth. Even Aleister Black versus The Fiend, possibly. A lot of big matches are coming your guys' way, ladies and gentlemen, and even a fatal five-way for the Raw Women's Championship. So far, it's Ronda Rousey, Sasha Banks, and Naomi so far. So, roll through, taken down. Big Samoa Joe right there. As now, into the corner we go. Kevin Owens here. Get ourselves a tag. We're going to see how these guys can work together here. And now a back body drop. That is not going to be feeling too good, ladies and gentlemen. It's now McIntyre looking to take it to the WWE Champion. Send him a message. Oh, nice back suplex. I mean, for Samoa Joe, it would not be too good if Joe loses tonight, especially after last week winning the WWE Championship. Oh, nice running forearm to Owens. Let's see if Bryan can keep this up. Ruin the chances of Kevin Owens. It's a big fight feel, ladies and gentlemen. You can absolutely feel it right now. A lot of implications in this matchup. McIntyre and Owens need to win this matchup if Owens wants to go to to make it a fatal four-way match at SummerSlam. I mean, obviously McIntyre's already going, so I mean he doesn't even have to necessarily win this for his team. He can make sure Kevin Owens does all the damage, because obviously it's implications for Kevin Owens. But McIntyre, a team player so far, and one willing to help out Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness, working on that forearm again. That is not going to be feeling too good. Going for that forearm, missing out. Owens now. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Big boot to the midsection as the Owens cannonball into the corner. And now McIntyre is in trouble. As now Owens going to go for the pinfall. Is Owens going to SummerSlam? 2.5. See McIntyre right there, coming right for Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe a little bit slower in the count. As a stunner to Daniel Bryan. Is this it? Is Owens going to SummerSlam? 2.5. He almost had him. Almost enough to go to SummerSlam. Oh wait a minute. Owens package powerbomb. And now Owens, what was he thinking? Oh, he's going to get himself a big old tag. The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre kind of taking his time with Daniel Bryan. Maybe giving him way too much time. Maybe he wants him to get a tag. I don't know if that's the best idea, but it could ultimately cost not just himself, but, Owens this matchup. And McIntyre all fired up here. We are in Norway, ladies and gentlemen. Big fight feel here as we are officially international. As now Bryan pulling away Drew McIntyre to the middle of the ring here. As now here comes your new WWE Champion, Samoa Joe. Oh, big chop from Joe now. Into a snapmare takedown. And now going to work on that left shoulder. Inflicts as much damage as he can. Maybe set him up for an armbar later on. Into another snapmare takedown. Ooh, into a big chop to the back. Into a big kick as well. McIntyre could be in trouble here. As now off the ropes we go. Oh, even onto the apron. Oh, look at McIntyre pointing right at Joe. Taunting him right in his face. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Going for a kick to the midsection. Joe. Ooh, big belly to belly. And now we're going to get a tag. Here comes Kevin Owens. But, oh, look at Joe. Joe doing the right thing. Ruining the momentum off that possible hot tag there. As Joe with the reversal. And now can Samoa Joe capitalize here into a Uranagi to Owens. Is Joe going to defeat Kevin Owens here? 2.5. That Uranagi was so close. Oh, big punch from Owens. Going for a kick in the midsection. Joe again. Belly to belly. And oh, look at Samoa Joe rubbing it everyone's face here in Norway. Owens is in trouble. We could be mere moments away from Samoa Joe defeating Owens and making it stay at a triple threat match tonight. As now Owens tossing him onto the apron now. And now Owens talking some trash to Samoa Joe. This is a big fight feel. Samoa Joe going for the high risk. I don't know what you want to call it, crossbody, but nonetheless, it did not work out in the favor. And now Owens. Oh, nice gut buster there from Owens. Into a senton. That is not going to be feeling too good. Can Owens capitalize? Here we go into the corner. Could we see a tag? Yes, we do. As now, the back of the neck. That is not going to be feeling good. And now McIntyre, Mr. King of the Ring, Mr. Main Event, pardon me. Here we go, McIntyre. The future shock DDT. Is this it? 2. No, Daniel Bryan right there to break it up. Owens was kind of partially blocked there from that. And unfortunately, Owens was not able to get out right away and ultimately possibly costing them the matchup. Not blaming anything on Kevin Owens. It's just that he was just kind of blocked where they currently were at, unfortunately. As now Samoa Joe has him up, and down goes McIntyre. Mr. King of the Ring could be in trouble here. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Joe here. Down goes McIntyre. And look at Samoa Joe, the trash talk, telling him the end is now. And now McIntyre just trying to stir up to his feet. Joe just looking down at him, telling him to get up to his feet. And now Joe going to put him in the corner. And we are actually going to see a tag. This is surprising. Oh, wait a minute. Joe, Muscle Buster, Daniel Bryan now. What the hell? No. Into you could say like a coup de grace type of maneuver. This could be enough to put away McIntyre. 2.5. What a maneuver we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. As now, look at Daniel Bryan. Look at this beautiful suplex on Drew McIntyre. And look at now Bryan just looking down on McIntyre. Obviously, Daniel Bryan has had one-on-one action with Drew McIntyre before, and Daniel Bryan has made Drew McIntyre tap out before. And I think McIntyre is in trouble. Kevin Owens is in trouble too as well. As single leg submission hold here. Can he grab the rope? Yes, he's able to grab the rope. Kevin Owens could have been moments away from losing an opportunity to get a WWE Championship matchup. As now McIntyre tossing Bryan into the corner. And now here we go. Off of it. Oh, knee strike right to the ribs there. That is not going to be feeling too good. Kick to the midsection now. Oh, and then there's just a brutal forearm as McIntyre. Oh, he's making sure Daniel Bryan was not going to be going anywhere. Jawbreaker though from Bryan, former WWE Champion for a reason. And now McIntyre, back suplex there to Bryan, but Bryan with a kip up out of nowhere. And just like that, changing the trajectory of this matchup here. And now into the corner. Here we go. Get ourselves a tag team maneuver here. Oh, and then a big boot. Okay. And now Joe talking some trash to both Owens and McIntyre. If I'm Joe, I go for the pinfall. But Samoa Joe just going to take it all in. He's the new WWE Champion. He can do anything he damn well pleases. And now, an uppercut to the back of the neck. Come on, Joe. That was uncalled for. Oh, my God. Just like a barrel roll there. And look at Joe just eating this up. Talking major trash overseas here in Norway. Oh, look at this. He's cocky as ever, man. New WWE Champion. He thinks he can do anything. McIntyre trying to crawl to his corner. I think Joe maybe kind of wants McIntyre to get a tag. Or make sure he tags him. As, McIntyre. Oh, big elbows. And now McIntyre, can he capitalize? Snapmare takedown. Kind of indecisive about what he wants to do to Samoa Joe here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Did you see the deep squat on that bad boy? And Samoa Joe is not a cruiserweight. It is not easily done. As now into the corner we go. Here we go with the tag. Oh, right into the big boot of Kevin Owens. The big prize fighter is here, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens looking to put away Joe to make it a fatal four-way matchup. Going for a boot to the midsection. Oh, big clothesline from Joe, though. And now, into the corner again. Oh, but a big punch to the middle of the back, and Owens collapsing like a lawn chair there. And look at Samoa Joe just talking major trash here. And now Joe. Could be moments away from destroying the dreams of Owens. And now Owens all of a sudden able to kind of reverse out of that more of a gator roll there. And now Owens is going to make him pay. And for a punch there, but Joe with his own into a clothesline. We're going to see a tag. Yes, we do. Hot tag. Here comes McIntyre. Going for a shoulder tackle, but Joe saw it coming, an exploder suplex. And Joe talking some major trash. He pointing to Daniel Bryan, kind of maybe telling him to finish this damn matchup. He knows McIntyre's in trouble. Nowhere to go. And Samoa Joe just eating up this crowd tonight. And now Joe with a back suplex, absolutely destroying Drew McIntyre here. Oh, and then a big punch for McIntyre. These guys are absolutely destroying each other. And imagine if this was your main event. And we still have another main event coming your guys' way. And we saw this earlier in the matchup. Gonna go for the muscle buster. Muscle buster into the double stomp to the midsection. More of the elbow right there. Nonetheless, that could be it. Owens nowhere to be seen. 2, 3. And it is officially staying a triple threat match at SummerSlam. Kevin Owens nowhere to be seen, unfortunately. And McIntyre just taking way too much damage at the end. And it is officially Samoa Joe defending against Daniel Bryan and Drew McIntyre. Man, what a co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. This would have been a good go-home show for sure, but that is not what we're getting. And we still have another big matchup coming your way. Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, taking out a lot of damage and sustaining a lot of damage. And a little bit of sportsmanship between these two. I think that just might be adrenaline. But big win nonetheless for the new WWE Champion and the former WWE Champion. It is time for your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. No bigger main event. That is your current Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Murphy and Cruz, part of Cruise Control. These two gentlemen will be taking on both MVP and Bobby Lashley. Last week we saw the true colors of these two gentlemen. Apollo Crews took out Bobby Lashley, and both Buddy Murphy and Chad Gable took out MVP at ringside. We could not see that, unfortunately, but we saw Apollo Crews take out Bobby Lashley, and obviously Hurt Business were sick of having that. That was the last straw, and they wanted a tag team match, and that is what we're getting tonight. Buddy Murphy and our man Apollo Crews taking on this man Bobby Lashley and MVP.
At a combined weight of 532
And we're hearing Shelton Benjamin's music here tonight. These guys love to hear each other's music. You know, it doesn't matter what music they're playing. These guys are going to come out and absolutely bring the fight tonight. Big main event coming your guys' way. Murphy and Cruz taking on Lashley and MVP in your main event of the evening. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Main event time. Looks like we're going to have Lashley and Cruz, a match that we saw last week here. These guys are going to go at it. And look at Lashley coming right after Apollo Crews. Lashley not going to take any more of Apollo Crews' crap. And now, oh, look at these punches from Lashley. And oh, look at Apollo Crews already busted open. Obviously, Bobby Lashley has that MMA background, ladies and gentlemen. These guys should not be playing around with Bobby Lashley. They may have woken up a warrior inside of Bobby Lashley. And now, look at this. Just trying to make him tap out in the middle of the ring early here as Cruz able to fight out of it here. As now Cruz, Irish whip off the ropes here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. The strength and power, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. And now Apollo Crews going to show off his power here of Bobby Lashley. Man, just look at this. Look how impressive this is. A man of Bobby Lashley's of weight and everything. It's just making it look so easy there by Apollo Crews. As here we go with the tag. Here comes Buddy Murphy, one half of the current Smackdown Tag Team Champions. And oh, look at Bobby Lashley. Oh, gutbuster. Making it look easy here. Oh, and then a big old clothesline. And Lashley staying on the fight here. And obviously for Murphy, you want to continue to impress your leader, Apollo Crews here. Continuing to impress everyone. Well, obviously, Chad Gable as well, you know, one member of Cruise Control as well, but one thing at a time. Oh, and a vicious elbow. Oh, my God. I couldn't tell if I was his jaw I heard or what, but it sounded like something snapped. Uh-oh. Oh, big old chop to the chest there of Bobby Lashley. As now into the corner we go. Go with the tag. And now Cruz looking to go to work even more on Bobby Lashley here. Into a back suplex drop, and Lashley right on his dome. Oh, going for a spinning heel kick, but Lashley catching in midair, making it look easy. As now Lashley is going to try and go for the tag there. MVP, I don't know what's going on with the MVP, but MVP dropping down there. Maybe I don't know if what was going on in the corner there, but looks like Bobby Lashley has to do more of the work here. As MVP getting back on the corner there. I mean, now MVP wants to get a tag. I'm kind of curious what just happened, but we'll focus more on the match here. As Apollo Crews is going to be showing more off his strength and power here. We're going to look at way too easy on a man like Bobby Lashley here. That's uh-oh. Trying to work on that head and neck area. Trying to snap the neck there, Bobby Lashley. As this is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen a lot of big action tonight. We saw Shayna Baszler become your new #1 contender, and it's official. Charlotte takes on Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Summerslam. And also, our main event of SummerSlam stays the same. It is Samoa Joe defending against Drew McIntyre and Daniel Bryan. It's a big knee to the midsection there from Buddy Murphy. Oh, into a nice drop kick. Takes down Lashley. And now Lashley trying to get up to his feet here. And now Cruz. Oh, not going to get hit with that fireman's carry reversal. Oh, wait. Oh, nice flatliner. Takes down Cruz, but Cruz with a kip up. And Lashley doing the right thing right away. Going to come right back at him here. And now look at Bobby Lashley bringing that strength and power game right to Apollo Crews here. Oh, look at this. Nice suplex there from Bobby Lashley. And now going to go for the pinfall. Was that suplex enough? 2. Ooh, I don't think there was a 2 count for sure. And now Cruz trying to get something going. But nonetheless, look at this. Oh my goodness. What a gut buster there from Lashley. Let's see if Lashley can continue to just beat the living crap out. And look at these punches from Lashley. And now we finally get a tag. Here comes MVP. First time we've ever seen him in this matchup. See if we can get something going. Oh, big punch. And look at Cruz coming right after MVP. As now Cruz looking to put MVP down for the count here. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Oh, God, this ain't good for MVP. Oh, my goodness. Obviously, MVP, a veteran in the business. I don't know how many big more bumps he can take. As now Cruz. Oh, big spear in the corner there. And another one. And, oh, another one. Getting a glancing blow there. And now Apollo Crews here. Uh-oh. Leg drop right there on MVP. That is not going to be feeling too good for MVP. So look at this. Look at Cruz just going to try and work on that head in there. Maybe try and snap the neck there of MVP. And uh-oh, again, going to focus on these big elbow strikes here. Oh, and again. I don't know how much longer you want to keep MVP. I know he's the freshest man in this matchup, but you just got to be careful. Because MVP hasn't been able to get too much going, but that clothesline's going to help him out there. And MVP now, going to throw him into the corner. Oh, not going to go for a tag. Ooh, he's going to put him in the tree of woe. This is not where you want to be if you're Murphy. Oh, reversal though from Murphy. Can he capitalize? Oh, I don't know what the hell that was, but Murphy kind of screwing himself up there. Is now Murphy. Hard Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, look at that! Tossing MVP halfway up in the sky there. Into a big clothesline. Oh, and now we got ourselves a double tag. Lashley and Cruz. Here we go. Oh, but a step up Enziguri takes down Lashley. And that could be enough to put away Lashley tonight. Gonna toss his carcass over. Is this it? Ooh, just a 1 count. How much more is left in Bobby Lashley, though, here? Uh-oh, Cruz. Olympic slam there to Bobby Lashley. And we could be getting closer to a possible sit-out powerbomb. Another Olympic slam, though. Cruz all fired up here. Imagine what another big win would do for Cruz over Bobby Lashley here. Would do for his career. As now Cruz. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Is he going to military press this man? Yes, he is. Into a moonsault. Into a pinfall. Referee right there. 1, 2, 3. Cruz control again. Dominating the Hurt Business. What a main event. Cruz control. Apollo Crews defeating Bobby Lashley last week. Cruz control this week defeating the Hurt Business. This is what you gotta love if you're the tag team champions. Making an example out of the Hurt Business. Just pressing up Bobby Lashley like he's absolutely nothing there and finishing him off. In your main event of the evening, Cruz Control put up a hell of a fight tonight and ultimately walking out with the win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you guys on Monday Night Raw.